he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Second down and 7. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Now Hill. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. On 4th down, the Saints bring on their new punter for 2021, Blake Gillikin. Gunnar Olszewski deep for New England. So a change of possession here. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run right side with Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. Throwing, Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now Hill looking to throw on first, eluding the pressure right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Hunt.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Again, it's Hunt.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Now Hill on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a first down carry for Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Jones.
Quick completion to Henry.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And to the surprise of many, the New England Patriots made a huge splash in free agency. And on the first day, they added Hunter Henry from the Chargers. 5 years there, career-high 60 catches last year. He expects that number to go up in New England.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 25 on 2nd down. Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. To throw again on 2nd down. Hill escaping the... Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Defense.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Boy, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On third down, Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So we have reached halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Olszewski now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Jones throwing on first down and caught by Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jalen Holmes in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Jones. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, here's Harris. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Pats have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Rohrwasser now for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Steps away to his left. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Hill flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Hill. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
The New England Patriots were seeking a good edge rusher, and Matt Judon is now providing that, having come over from Baltimore. 30.5 sacks the last 4 years there. They expect him to get to the quarterback frequently in Patriots red and blue.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. Hill now to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
On first down, Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
So now Jones and the Patriots
Down 21-18, a little under 30 seconds remaining.
Jones. Pass complete to Harris. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Now Jones. He's got Henry. And he'll be taken down, as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here's Jones. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
To throw is Jones.
And right side, Henry's got it. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play.